Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the show of the millennium.
You will sit at the edge of your seat until your butt literally falls asleep and you have to sit back in it or stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, we need one suggestion from the audience to wrap up our...
That's where you guys come in.
Apples. Apples it is!
Apples!
Little Young, featuring Young, Little in.
I was reading The Food Pyramid. I got all the way through. I'm not lying, I really did. One, it really caught my eye. It was the kind of things that sometimes go in pie. There was bananas, and there was berries. There was fruits, and there was cherries. But one really caught my eye. It was red. When I saw it, I started to cry because it was the most beautiful thing I've seen. It had some special little gleam. I picked it up, and in my house, I felt an epiphany as I made applesauce. So then, I stirred it around, and as I listened, I heard a crazy sound. It was a sound of magic happening. I looked at it, and I said, holy blessing. And when I finished, out came a berry. My hope diminished because I wanted to eat that stuff. But you know, I had a fairy, that's enough. So the fairy said, hey, I'm the fruit fairy. I don't like bread or dairy. When it comes to food, I like fruit. Alright, now watch this. She went poof! All of a sudden, there was a leprechaun. He said, you want some fun? I'll show you how we can make fruit and we can make cheese. But you know, only if you please, because when I was just a little lad, I was talking with my dad. He said, if you like apples and if you like cheese, you can put them together, but don't put them on your knees. That just makes a mess. And it's hard to clean. And if you don't clean it well, I'm gonna get really mean.
Really mean.
So,
Really mean. Really mean.
yes. So we said, if I could just give some advice, listen up, it'll be short and nice. There's only one thing in your life you must do. When you eat your foods, be sure to eat your fruits. Apples are the most important. They give you very good bone structure. If you eat them, you'll get vitamin C. And you won't suffer from a deficiency. And let me tell you, if you get a deficiency of vitamin C, you'll be walking around and you won't be able to see because you'll start to go mentally insane. You'll be very crazy, just like snakes on a plane. You'll walk in a room and people will go, hey, you'll think you left, but everyone else thinks you came because they're confused. They don't know what's going on. You shouldn't eat your apples, son. You need to eat them, you need to chew and swallow. That's all I got right now, so... The next day, I was in school. Everyone was laughing at me, said I was a fool. They're like, haha, I like meat the best. It's the best food group out of all the rest. We like cheeseburgers and we like pizza. We like sausages and we always eat some. And I was like, hey, apples are the king. Why else would I be sitting here and singing? Because I'll tell you why. Can you take meat and make it into a pie? not shepherd's pie. That stuff is gross. Everyone likes apple pie the most. I showed them the best apple pie. It was stacked 10 miles high, filled with caramel and cinnamon too. My friends, they saw it and they went, because when their eyes gazed upon it, they went and munched down upon it. As they put it into their mouth, I remember back to the day when I made applesauce. And I remember that fairy, and at the time it was a little bit scary. I realized I probably should have wished for money, but instead I wished for apples and pie, honey. So remember, when it comes to nutrition, eat your fruits and vegetables. Seriously, I'm not kidding. You could get, scurvy, or sick. You could get sick if you don't eat your food, your fruits. So, just eat them, please.